Hey friends, hey, welcome back to the Expeditionary Johnny channel. Hey, if you're new to my channel is all about removing obstacles to getting outdoors. Now, typically I think of things like time, ideas, and maybe equipment. Now, I am really struggling to find time to get outdoors, so I figured let's cover time and equipment. Now, like everybody else, I've got plenty of responsibilities in my personal life that sometimes prevent me from getting outdoors. And so what do you do in those situations? For me, I found it best to go ahead and get out in my backyard and either test out some equipment, test out some recipes. And so today, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to test out a piece of equipment. Specifically, I've got this Wazoo micro water system here. So you can store the micro water system in either your Wazoo cash cap or in your cash belt or both. All right, so let's go ahead and take off our cap here. And I store the water system right here on the side. And you can see it just pops right on out there. So you can see this mini system basically is some tablets. It's a 1 liter bag and a Ranger band. So let's go ahead and open this up. Ta-da! All right, so again, it's about 1 liter's worth of water. This is let's call it a backup plan, okay? My understanding is this is made from food grade plastic. So if you have to boil water in this to make your water safe to drink, it's supposed to be pretty safe. If you go out to Wazoo's website, the owners, they'll say that obviously it's not ideal to boil in plastic, but they've made this as safe as they can. Now, don't get me wrong, as much as I love these micro kits for an everyday carry, I'm not going to say this is a replacement for outdoorsy survival equipment. Okay, every time I go out for any hike, I'm always going to grab my little survival kit. I'm going to throw it into my backpack, and I'm always going to have a single-walled stainless steel water bottle on the outside. So if you find yourself out in a predicament where you have to resort to using this, that's okay. It's a good start because it's going to come with these 2 tablets, okay? And each tablet is good for 1/4 1 liter of water. So you gather your water, put a tablet in there, let it set for a few hours, then it's safe to drink. All right. So that'll get you 2 liters of water. Now, what happens after that? Then you might be looking at having to boil the water. So today, I thought let's go ahead and test that. I've watched a couple videos on how it's done, and so let's see if I can replicate that. Well, there's our source of water. Let's head on down there and collect some. All right, so I've got my water now. So let's go ahead and start up a fire and let's see if we can get this water to boil inside our plastic bag. So how do we boil water in a plastic bag? Well, I'm going to try to imitate what the Wazoo guys did. I'm going to suspend it on this branch next to the fire, actually closer to by the coals. Try to keep the flames from hitting the plastic bag. And the way it's supposed to work is the water can't go above 212 degrees, so that prevents the plastic from going above 212 degrees. So as long as I keep it away from the flames, I should be able to get up to a boil, because this plastic can withstand up to 400 degrees. So I'm going to do like a sheet bend the way the Wazoo guys did, and let's get her boiling. So I've seen a couple different ways to tie off the plastic bag. The gray-bearded green beret had a really nice way to go, but I'm going to try the way the Wazoo guys did it, which is they took a side and they twisted it up. That way they left a little bit of room for air to boil out. Okay, and then they did a sheet bend, which is, as you know, you make a bite, and then we go ahead and take our bank line and we go ahead and complete that. All right, there we go. I wasn't overly thrilled with the way that first started him out, so I did a couple more reinforcement knots on there, but it should hang okay now. So let's put it over the fire. There we go. We got us boiling water in a plastic bag. That is pretty cool. So I'm really happy with this. It took a lot of experimenting with trying to get this plastic as close to the fire without being licked by the flames. And there we go. We're able to boil water in a plastic bag. I can't tell you how tickled I am with this one. All right, so I've seen this done on TV several times. I was like, all right, can I manage to do it? So yeah, you can definitely boil water in a plastic bag, and it works just fine. Now, it did take quite a bit of time, okay, and I had to adjust quite a bit. So, of course, my first line is going to always have that stainless steel water bottle. I'm going to have water filters and stuff. But hey, if you got this tucked away in your cap or your cash belt, it is a viable option, and who knows what other options you have for that plastic bag. It doesn't always have to be just to boil water. Well, hey, I hope this gives you guys ideas just to try something different, even if you don't have time to go hit the trails. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care now.